Hello, this is Antigone, your high-level ninja, showing you how to use Go High Level. Today, we are going to go over pipelines. So, just to let you know, you're going to see a couple of screen grabs. And of course, in between the screen grabs, a whole bunch of people did some testing. So, you're not going to see exactly the same information across the two screen grabs. But the concept is all there for you, okay? So the first one is what it looks like as columns, or what some folks might consider to be a Kanban board. So this is your pipeline or your customer journey and where people are as more of a not quite graphical presentation, but columnar, so that it's really easy to be like, poof, this is the column. It's got this many people in it. It's super easy to see. That said, though, there are some people whose brains just don't work that way and they need a list. So, yay, thank you, Go High Level. They also have a list view. We're going to flip over here back to the column view for a couple of reasons. One, that seems to be the more common usage, but two, there are some things that are more automatic in terms of, oh, this is exactly how I should do this when you're looking at the column view, that, oh, okay, that's how I find it once we're looking at the list view. All right, so how do we use this? Well, first, of course, we go into our opportunities, and then from that drop down, we select which pipeline we're looking at. Okay, that's the easy part. What happens next? Let's say you are a sales team member, so you want to look at the new leads. So you click on the new leads. So you look at that top person and you click on them, and that brings up the information for that person. Let's say you have already worked the new leads, so you want to go through everybody who's enrolled and you want to do some follow-up. Then you would click on them in that column. All right. Now, you're looking at the titles probably going, well, wait a minute, it's not just their names. Yeah, we can name them whatever we want. So a lot of people have their pipelines and they have program name pipeline, other program name pipeline, and then this program name pipeline. So then as a sales team member, you're stuck looking all over the place to figure out what to do. Or we could just have one pipeline and start each records, each opportunity. Remember, clients are called opportunities when they're in a pipeline. Each one of the opportunities can be named for whichever program they're interested in or whatever stage they're in. When you're looking at the list, on the other hand, it gets a little bit more interesting. So you're thinking, you could click anywhere on the card in the column view to open it up. Well, here you actually have to hover your mouse over the opportunity name and then click the little pencil icon. I'm sorry, that's not obvious. Once you do that, though, everything else is the same. I'm not going to go into too much more detail here because, quite frankly, this is completely variable dependent on how it's set up in your Go High Level sub account for your company's needs. The short version is that manual actions can happen, custom fields can be tracked, automations can occur, so you can have any combination. Like if someone fills out a form, they automatically get added to new lead, but then when the salesperson talks to them, they drag the contact to the appropriate column, which then triggers other automations. So there's like a huge range of things that can happen. And so I don't want to show you something that might seem limiting or might be confusing depending on how things are set up on your end.